Hey guys, how you doing? Bringer here. So I put together this tier 3 top 5 anti-aircraft ships list for you today. Now this is going to be useful to you if you don't want these carriers coming to the game and you want to just shoot the damn planes down and have a good old time doing that. Or if you're excited about the aircraft carriers and you want to know what ships that you should really avoid, watch this video and stick around to the end and know what the number 1 ship on my list is going to be. And I did a lot of digging for info to make this list. Spent many hours searching for every ounce of info I could on the different type of anti-air guns on all the different tech tree ships. Now we're only going to be looking at the tech tree ships, because I want to, make it fair for everybody who has access to the tech tree. And obviously tier 3 ships, most people have those. So before we get into the first ship, I just want to explain the ranges of anti-air guns. So when you're looking at your different millimeters of your anti-air guns, from what I've been able to dig up info-wise, you're going to have 3 circles of anti-aircraft cover around your ship. Your short range is going to be anything up to a 25 millimeter gun. Medium range anti-aircraft cover is going to be 26 millimeter to 85, and anything 85 and up is going to be considered long range circle around your ship of fire. So, number 5 on my list for tier 3 is going to be Danae. Now, obviously, we don't have the anti-aircraft stat back in here. That's why I had to go digging for info. So first on Danae is going to be the 4 quad 12.7 millimeter short ranges. And you can see one right here. 2 on the back of her, and the other one's on the opposite side, obviously. And then she's got these 2 8-barreled 40 millimeters sitting in the middle of the ship. Being 40 millimeter, that's going to be medium range circle around the ship. Compared to other ships, this is what I came up with for number 5 for anti-aircraft cover and fire. Damage potential with the guns. Alright, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is going to be Wyoming. The battleships at these low tiers seem to have, the most guns and whatnot on them. And this ship does not lack in the number of guns. Alright, Wyoming is sporting 14 single-barreled Browning 12.7 millimeters. So those are going to be short-range guns. You can see a boatload of them up on this tower back here. They're spread out along the ship. There's a couple on the back here. That's her first set of anti-aircraft cover, short range. And she's got 6 quad 28 millimeters. You can see them along the side here. The 4 barrel emplacements. 1, 2, 3, and then the third one's up on that second floor there. That's a medium range gun. Then she's got the 8 single barrel 76.2s there pointing up into the sky. You got 3 here on either side, and then the 4th one is in the back of the ship right here. So that gives her short range, medium range cover blanket of any aircraft fire around the ship, and that's putting Wyoming at number 4. Moving on to number 3. This one kind of surprised me, but number 3 in the list is going to be Giussano. Let's get in closer to her here. Now she's got 2 single barrel 20 millimeters. Those are right there If you can see them in front of the smokestack there on the first deck, got the single barrel right there. I can't point at it because we're on PlayStation here. Her second armament's going to be 4 double-barreled 20mm, which are right next to it right there with the offset guns. Now those aren't the really important ones. Those are both short-range guns. The important guns on this ship are these 3 double-barreled 100mm here. Makes these long range. Now these are also your ship's secondaries currently, but they are dual-purpose guns which fire high explosive shells at aircraft also. So that's what makes Juliusana number 3 on the list, because of these 3 gun emplacements here. These 100mm explosive damage shells. If you can get those to go off, it's like flak fire into a squadron of planes. It's going to chew them up. It's going to do area damage to the planes. So, Italian cruiser, number 3 on the list. Moving on. If you guys liked the video so far and you made it this far, help a homie out. Slap the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment. Let me know if you liked the video. I'm going to be making, as you guys are watching this video, I'm probably making the tier 4 list. So, let's do this, guys. Let's get ready for these carriers. Alright, number 2 on my list is Kaiser. Alright, let's have a look at her. Now this girl, she's got a full blanket of cover on her. She got 17 single-barreled 20mm. They're all over this ship. You can see the 2 on the front there. On top of the front turret, along the sides here. On the rear turret, back of the ship, they're all over. And those are nice sized guns, 20mm. And then we got the 5 double-barreled 37 mils. Where are those at? Right here. You can see them sticking up in the air above the engine module there. There's one of them. There's another one right here. So you got 5 of those, and that's 37mm, making it medium-range gun. And then the important guns on this ship are going to be the famous German 88s. You can see one of them right there. There's 4 double barrel emplacements on the ship, shooting at long range because they're 88mm, and they are shooting explosive damage. You can see them there, the 88mm long 76. Now at maximum HE shell damage, this stuff's probably all going to change slightly when we get the update. So it's probably not going to do 1,000 damage to a plane, but it is going to do that flak damage, those flak bursts we're going to be seeing in the air now. So Kaiser's going to, you're not going to want to really fly your planes near a Kaiser unless it's been slapped around quite a bit with high explosive. Alright, so that's the Kaiser. She's going to be chewing. It was a close one between this ship and number 1. Number 1 is going to be Orion. Let's have a look at her. She also has a full blanket of anti-aircraft cover from small, medium to long range. So, starting off, she has 4 quad 12.7mm guns. You can see one of them right there in front of that, the little boat hanging. There's one there, and there's another one up on that little rear structure here. And she has 4 single-barreled 40mm guns, which I believe are these 2 guns here on top of the turret. We got that 1, 2 there, and then 1, 2 there. And then what makes up her dangerous part of her anti-aircraft fire is going to be these 4 double barreled 102 millimeter long range guns you can see right here in front of us between the stacks. And those are shooting that explosive damage also up into the air. The flak cover. So this number 1 and number 2 ships, as soon as you start getting in their bubble, all the way in their bubble and all the way till you're out of their bubble with your planes, you're getting shot up. So if you want to choose some planes up, that's the list. 5 through number 1 there. Honorable mentions, you know, runner-ups, the other ships that looked pretty decent. Phoenix wasn't bad. Karlsruhe, however you say that, that ship wasn't too bad. It was pretty close. All it has is that secondary armament there, that it's got 388s on it, so it has pretty good guns. It was pretty close to being tied for 5th with those 388s doing that flak damage. What else was pretty close? Let me see. Svetlana wasn't bad. Yubari's pretty decent. She has quite a few anti-aircraft guns on her. But that's a premium ship. Not everybody's going to have that, so that's why it's not in the top 5. She's got decent anti-air guns on her. Quite a few on the back. Nothing long range, no explosive damage though. Alright guys, I hope you liked the video. Spent quite a bit of time looking up all this info and the gun sizes and how the range works for the different guns. Hope it helps you guys out. Trying to get the community ready for the upcoming carrier update because the game's gonna be different for everybody. We're gonna love it, we're gonna hate it, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.